Hello and welcome to this video on how to choose the best dog food. As a pet owner, it's important to make sure that your furry friend is getting the nutrition they need to stay healthy and happy. But with so many options on the market, it can be overwhelming to know where to start. In this video, we'll go over some key considerations to keep in mind when selecting a dog food. First and foremost, it's important to read the label on the dog food packaging. Look for a statement that the product meets the Association of American Feed Control Officials, AAFCO, nutrient profiles for your dog's life stage. This ensures that the food meets minimum nutrient requirements for your dog. The AAFCO is a non-profit organization that develops and publishes standards for animal feed and pet food. They have established nutrient profiles for different life stages of dogs, including growth and reproduction, maintenance, and all life stages. When a dog food product meets the AAFCO nutrient profiles, it means that it has been formulated to provide the necessary nutrients for a particular life stage. For example, a puppy food that meets the AAFCO nutrient profile for growth and reproduction will contain higher levels of certain nutrients, such as protein and calcium, to support healthy growth and development. It's important to note that meeting the AAFCO nutrient profiles is not the same as being certified as organic or natural. The AAFCO standards only pertain to the nutritional adequacy of the product. In addition to looking for a statement that the product meets the AAFCO nutrient profiles, you should also check the guaranteed analysis on the label. This provides information on the minimum amounts of protein, fat, and other nutrients in the product. It's a good idea to compare the guaranteed analysis to the AAFCO nutrient profiles to ensure that the food meets your dog's specific nutritional needs. Next, consider the type of dog food. There are several options to choose from, including dry, wet, and semi-moist. Dry food is convenient and has a longer shelf life, but it may not be as palatable for some dogs. Wet food has a higher moisture content and can be more appealing, but it has a shorter shelf life and can be more expensive. Semi-moist food falls somewhere in between. Ultimately, the best choice will depend on your dog's preferences and needs. Dry food, also known as kibble, is made by taking a mixture of ingredients, including protein sources, grains, and vegetables, and cooking them under high heat and pressure. The resulting dough is then shaped into small, bite-sized pieces and dried to form kibble. Dry food is convenient because it can be stored at room temperature, has a long shelf life, and is easy to portion out. It can also help clean your dog's teeth as they chew. However, some dogs may not find it as appealing as wet or semi-moist food. Wet food, also known as canned food, is made by combining ingredients and cooking them in a canning process. It has a higher moisture content than dry food, which can make it more appealing to some dogs. However, wet food has a shorter shelf life once it's been opened and can be more expensive than dry food. It's also not as convenient to store and portion out. Semi-moist food is made by combining ingredients and cooking them under high heat and pressure, similar to the process used to make dry food. However, it contains a higher moisture content than dry food and is less dense and crumbly. It's often packaged in individual serving-sized packets and has a shelf life similar to wet food. Ultimately, the best choice of dog food will depend on your dog's preferences and needs. Some dogs may prefer the taste and texture of wet food, while others may prefer dry food. It may be helpful to try out a few different types to see what your dog likes best. It's also important to consider your budget and lifestyle when selecting a type of dog food. When reading the ingredients list on the label of a dog food product, it's important to look for high-quality sources of protein, like real meat or fish, as the first ingredient. Meat or fish should be followed by a specific type, such as chicken or salmon, rather than a generic term like meat or poultry. This helps ensure that you know exactly what you're feeding your dog. In addition to looking for high-quality sources of protein, it's also a good idea to avoid filler ingredients like corn, wheat, and soy. These ingredients provide little nutritional value and can lead to food allergies in some dogs. Instead, look for whole grains like brown rice or oats, as well as vegetables like sweet potatoes and peas, which provide essential nutrients and fiber. It's also a good idea to avoid artificial preservatives, flavors, and colors, as these additives may be harmful to your dog's health. Instead, look for natural preservatives like vitamin E or citric acid. Finally, be aware of any specific dietary needs or sensitivities your dog may have. If your dog has food allergies or sensitivities, look for a limited ingredient diet or a hypoallergenic formula that is free from common allergens like beef, dairy, and corn. Another factor to consider is your dog's age, size, and breed. Different life stages and sizes have different nutritional needs, so be sure to choose a food that is appropriate for your dog. For example, a large breed puppy will have different nutritional requirements than a small breed senior dog. For example, puppies have different nutritional needs than adult dogs. They require a higher level of protein and other nutrients to support their growing bodies. Large breed puppies also have different nutritional needs than small breed puppies, as they have a faster growth rate and may be at risk for developing joint problems if they grow too quickly. Senior dogs also have different nutritional needs than adult dogs. As they age, their metabolism slows down and they may become less active, so they may need a lower calorie diet to prevent weight gain. Senior dogs may also benefit from a diet that is higher in fiber to support digestive health. It's also important to consider your dog's size when selecting a food. Small breed dogs have a higher metabolism and may need a diet that is higher in calories and protein to support their smaller bodies. Large breed dogs, on the other hand, may need a diet that is lower in calories and protein to help prevent rapid growth and joint problems. When choosing a dog food, be sure to look for a product that is formulated for your dog's specific life stage and size. This will ensure that they are getting the nutrients they need to stay healthy and happy. Finally, consider any special dietary needs or sensitivities your dog may have. If your dog has food allergies or sensitivities, look for a limited ingredient diet or a hypoallergenic formula. In summary, when choosing the best dog food, be sure to read the label and look for a product that meets AAFCO nutrient profiles. Choose a type of food that suits your dog's preferences and needs, pay attention to the ingredients list, consider your dog's age, size, and breed, and take any special dietary needs into account. With these factors in mind, you can be confident that you're selecting a high-quality food that will help keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Thank you for watching.